Hi, my Med 605 Meet the Experts learners. Week 5 is really straightforward. All right, we are just looking for you to now synthesize all the work you've done in the course and share it with us and your classmates. Easy breezy. This actually comes in a couple of forms, though, to help you kind of organize it. First, we want you to complete a write-up of your interview or a video resource of your interview. What do we mean here? Well, ideally, you're putting together a transcript, lightly edited for clarity, something you and your fellow learners can return to that really neatly summarizes the conversation you had with your expert. It should be largely content-based, but feel free to include some contextual or reflective summaries throughout. Of course, you're also welcome to create a lightly edited video recording of your presentation. The goal here just to be to clean up, create a version of your interview that is really appropriate for dissemination. Like I said, think in the future, think long term. If you wanted to come back to this interview, what is the type of version you would want to see to get to the hard-hitting questions I know you're asking? Second, now in this week, what we want you to do is to complete step 3 of the research planning template. That's building on steps 1 and 2, right? Your long-term thinking and your short-term thinking, and now actually completing the template and submitting it to us. We want to see that you've thoroughly thought out the types of publications you're interested in, the relevant details needed for those publications, and to see that you've put together a really reasonable schedule for completion of the individual contributions that you want to make in your medical education scholarly career. Of course, we're not going to be haunting you in 2 years saying your timeline said you were finishing a conference proposal this quarter. But what we're looking for is a practical assessment of your plans at this stage. We want to help give input to make sure that we think you're planning the process in a way that has been successful, both from the junior to senior to expert kind of levels over the course of time. And now, last but not least, in week 5, we're also asking you to complete a brief reflective paper that summarizes what you found to be the most important takeaways from the course and what you found to be challenging. Now, as always, there's a method to this reflective madness. Considering both the lessons learned and the road bumps encountered in your research planning right now are going to be really handy thoughts and information that you can revisit then when you're using these tools in the future and if you ever encounter those speed bumps again.